So today, this morning, it is Saturday, June 11th, 9:32. I am getting ready to go to a makeup meetup with, I can't think of her name right now, so I apologize. But she is the head makeup artist for Tyler Perry Studios. So there is a makeup meetup that's taking place today at the Lenox Mall, or at the Macy's in Lenox Mall. So it was a free event. You just have to know about it in order to get an invitation to go. So I'm going to go and do that. And hopefully I can, well, not hopefully, I know I'll learn some things, because usually at these types of events, it's more demos, like demonstrations. They may pass around products. You may get some giveaways, different things of that nature. So I am going to do that this morning. It starts at 11. So I have about 30 minutes to get ready. So what I'm doing is, I just figured I'd just film myself getting ready for this makeup event. I was going to go really heavy. Not too heavy, like my version of heavy, like my earthy glam version of heavy, where it's still natural, but it has some glam to it. But it's been so hot these past couple days in Atlanta that, I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to do like my traditional, my natural glam face. And I kind of did it a little bit one time before, really, really quickly. But I'm just going to go in with a little bit more detail. So I'm going to be looking in this mirror and then coming back and looking at you guys. So, so I just said, let me just do a little get ready with me. When I first started on my makeup journey, I was horrible. I was so bad. Like, I was doing my makeup and it was just bad. It was like I was doing things and I didn't know why I was doing it, but because I saw everybody else doing it, I figured I needed to do it. And so that's why I kind of like always can stress, getting to know you and, what works for you, because it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of disappointment and how your makeup has turned out. Because I taught myself how to do, there's a prelude to that, but that I'll say that for another day. But I ended up teaching myself makeup through YouTube. And this was like, I want to say 2013, 2014, somewhere up in there. And I would just buy cheap makeup and practice. And it was horrible. It was bad. But I enjoyed that journey. I enjoyed learning different things about makeup and how to just, work with my natural face and my natural face shape and what I actually need, what products work best for me, and so on and so forth. I'm probably going to have to clean up these eyebrows in the mirror because I really can't see. I can see, but it's not as detailed as I like it to be. Let me use this side of the mirror and see if I can get in there a little bit. I'll come back to that, because that's going to take me a little bit of time, and I want to go ahead and get this done. So when I first started, I taught myself. I would just sit down, have a bunch of drugstore makeup, and just like practice. I was spending all my little money on makeup. And then I eventually was able to get training. Like, I went to Industry Makeup Academy here in Atlanta, IMA, and I was able to get my real training at that time, to where I understood why I was doing what I was doing, different face shapes, so on and so forth. So that's when I was able to actually understand makeup properties, how it works, how certain face shapes don't require certain contouring areas and things like that. So that was really beneficial for me, since I wanted to. So before I started doing other people's or other ladies' makeup, I was always practicing on myself, watching videos, just trying to figure it out, looking at different ladies who had my skin tone, just trying to figure all those things out. And it was all trial and error. So if you don't know how to do a lick of makeup right now for yourself, just give it time. Just practice on yourself. Make it fun, just do whatever. That's why I said start out with drugstore makeup first and then transition to, maybe some more. And I really got to go back to these eyebrows because they are a little atrocious. But they're not too bad. They still look okay, but I'll come back to those. So I just did my all over face. And so now I think I'm going to do just a little bit of highlight, just to wake me up a little bit more. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. concealer. But back to what I was saying. So, yeah, I just practiced all the time until I was able to get, true makeup artistry training. And I'm using the same brush just to blend that out under there. Until I was able to get makeup artistry training, and then I really understood. And I was so scared to do makeup for a while. I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this for people. I ended up learning how to do my face, and I knew what to do with that. But when you're going and doing other ladies' makeup, you have to understand face shapes in order to know what to do, in order to know how to move fast, to move quick if you only have a limited amount of time. So that took a while for me to get very quick. I still take about 45 minutes to do a true full face for someone, but a few times, most recently, I've had to cut it to even like 30, just because the person I was working with, they had somewhere to be, and we had to get in and get out of there. So I just had to take what I know as far as, creating a seamless foundation base, and then really just creating that nude look. Color application takes a lot more. It takes a lot longer simply because you have to always, you have to make sure everything is blended. So when you're using color application, that can take longer. So when I'm on a time constraint, I typically just go in with neutral colors. So yeah, so the makeup journey, it's a journey. It's a fun journey. I'm taking a black opal stick now, and I'm just gonna do a small little, well, not small, but just light. I do have a pretty little big forehead, but I don't really feel like getting the color in my hair, so I'm not really gonna do my forehead. I'll just bronze it, and then I'm just gonna do a light nose shape, nose contour. And that's what I mean when I say knowing your face and your face shape, because some people need contouring, some people don't. Not everybody. Where's my this light contour? That's just what I know I need for myself, and that's what I mean about knowing like different face shapes, because everybody doesn't need the same things, and you may not have to make it so pronounced. Like I'm doing a little bit of contouring, but it's not really heavy. Which one is my contour shade? Oh, this one. So I'm taking this, like, what is this? It's a contour brush. It's an e.l.f. contour brush. So I'm just taking that and just dragging it up into my eyelid so it looks like a seamless flow. And again, it's not very heavy, so that's fine. It doesn't, makeup doesn't have to be heavy. You don't have to be fully glam to look beautiful. You just need to do a little bit, what works for you and your face shape, and go from there. Okay, back to the makeup journey. So when I first started doing makeup for other people, I would be nervous. It seemed like it took me longer because I was still learning. I was still learning. You're never not learning when it comes to makeup, because there's all these different trends, all these different products, all these different new and improved products that work well for certain skin and certain skin types. So you're always going to be learning. There's always going to be a new trend. There's always going to be a new product. But I feel like when it comes to yourself, that that can pretty much stay the same because that's going to be what your everyday look. And then if you want to try out different trends and stuff like that, then you can move on to something a little more creative or trendy, like I said. But the main goal is to just know what it takes to just pull yourself together in the morning. And then once you get that down pat, then you can move on to other things. So it took me a while. Like I was afraid to use color in the beginning, but I would use color on myself. But when it came to other people, I would be so scared to use color because you just don't want to mess up. But one of the tricks with makeup is you're gonna mess up, but the key is to know how to fix it. That's the main thing about makeup, because when you're doing someone's makeup, they don't know if you messed up or not. You just have to know how to fix it, because of course sometimes they can see, it depends on what your setup is, they can see what's going on, and other times they can't. So your job is to just make sure you know how to fix it as a makeup artist. But for yourself, same thing. Know how to fix it. That way you don't have like a full face of makeup and you feel like you have to wipe it all off. You don't have to do that. You just have to know how to fix it, and that just comes with practice. So I did my light contour, and I used the Yacht Life, and I talked about this in a previous video as well. I used the Yacht Life Minted bronzer. And then I'm taking this Fenty powder, and I'm just going to seal everything together, just to pull everything together. So as you can see, I just have a real neutral face right there. Just a neutral face today, just very even, bronzed, and brown. So, okay, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so just knowing how to correct things. I remember one time I did this. I tried to do a smoky eye on myself, and I was out of town with a friend, and his sister knew how to do makeup so well. She had been doing makeup forever, so she just knew what to do. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm trying to create this smoky eye. I come out looking like a raccoon, and then she comes stepping around the corner just looking glam and gorgeous. I was just so ashamed. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But I continued to practice and just watch different videos, practice on friends, and eventually I got it. But in the beginning, it was horrible. But I just kept going and kept learning. Even when it came to color, man, I have some pictures that I can show you guys of my makeup journey. I'll probably throw them in at the end. I have to look through my phone, but I should have them in there. Yeah, so that it's been a journey, but it's been so I've had really a lot of fun on this journey of getting to know different people, meet different people in the industry, being around the industry, going on set, doing TV shows, working with major recording artists. It's been really, really fun. It's been hard at times, but for the most part, it's been a really nice journey. I've been able to express my creative side. Growing up, I always was like, oh, I want to be a poet. I always wanted to do something artsy. Poet, if you know me from back in the day, I would always be allowed to draw like on my walls. I was always into things that were a little bit more creative, but I just didn't know how to express my form of creativity. And life happens and you end up figuring things out. So that's essentially what happened for me. But everyone's journey is different, of course. But when it comes to makeup, just take your time, focus on yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. And that even goes for me. Everybody's into the ultra glam, but I'm just not into that like that. So that's just not my forte. That's not who I am. So why, do that on a consistent basis, on an everyday basis? What I'm doing, what I'm showing you, this is me. A little bit of pizzazz, and then a little natural with a little pizzazz. That's all I need. Because I just don't have time to do all the extra stuff. And putting a little bit of mascara. What I did before this was I just took the Minted bronzer, and I just used that to put on my eyelid, just for a little something. It's not, nothing too crazy. So I just went in with a little bronzer on my eyelid. And you'll learn that you can use products, like you can use one powder product for your entire face to create, like a nice little look for yourself, like an everyday look. So that's just what I did with that. And then I just added a little mascara. I don't really wear lashes. Sometimes I do, but for some reason, because I haven't worn them in a long time, I cannot put them on myself anymore. It was a real struggle the other day, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. We just not gonna do any lashes. But I don't dislike them. It's just not. I just don't wear them. I wear contacts, glasses. So sometimes it's like, what's the point? But if I'm going out somewhere seriously, like a nice event, and I want to look like a complete full glam look, then I will add the lashes. I'll take my time, make sure I give myself time to put those on, because they can be a bit of a hassle. So this isn't the proper brush that you would use for like a bronzer, a highlight type, but I don't know. I guess I didn't bring that brush out here, so I'm just going to use it anyway. And I'm just adding a little bit of, just a little highlight to the apples of my cheeks, like those cheekbones, and then just a little bit on my nose, a little bit in the forehead, a little down here on the cupid's bow. And that's pretty much my look for today. Because it's hot. I don't feel like sweating. Even though I'm going to be inside, it's still hot outside. And this here is NYX Butter Gloss and Cinnamon Roll. It's like a cult favorite. It's just the perfect nude. And I have some new lips from Nikki Cosmetics. So I will be doing probably like a lip combo video. Another one, but I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with them, but they're very pretty. They're nice brown colors. Very natural colors, natural and brown. So I love them. So I'll do those soon. Yeah, that's really it. That's my complete face for today. I'm just gonna put on some earrings, and that'll be it. I'll be walking out the door. It is 9:51, so I do need to go, because I want to at least get there like maybe 20 minutes early, 15 to 20 minutes early. I don't know what seating is gonna be like, so I want to just make sure I'm up close so I can see. Okay, so that is the completed look. Just a quick little everyday face. But I did use a little bit more product than I normally would. I went in a little bit heavier with my foundation stick. But as far as everything else, it's a little bit softer. I just wanted to create, just a nice face, a nice little seamless, natural looking face. I'll be putting on my glasses, so that's why I just decided to do the mascara. And yeah, that's it. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this quick little get ready with me. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my journey in makeup. So hopefully something resonated with you as far as like learning about makeup for yourself. If you desire to be a makeup artist, you really have to take it seriously. It is a true craft. You gotta study, you gotta look at different people and how they apply products and different products they use. I'm always watching other makeup artists that I feel are, really, really good at what they do. They're good in their craft. They've really perfected it. I know at this point, I know who I am as a makeup artist, but there's always more for me to learn, more things for me to do, more things for me to brush up on. So I've just really enjoyed this makeup journey. There's so much more to the makeup journey. And you can actually read a little bit of my journey if you go to my website, KristinaAmandaBeauty.com. If you go to my Instagram, you can find the link in my link tree. It's under Trailblazer. But if you go to my website, there's a link for it, I believe like in the top right-hand corner. You'll be able to click on that link. You can read a little bit more of my journey. But so yeah, this is where I'm at right now. Just wanting to teach other people how to do their makeup, how to just be themselves, love themselves, and just enhance, what you have naturally. And not really just looking at everyone else, because we live in a society where all eyes are on everyone and everything and what perfection is. So you have to tune that out and just do, what's best for you. So again, I hope you guys enjoy my get ready with me. If you want to see other types of videos or certain types of videos, please feel free to comment. I would love to engage with you all, so I know, what you're looking for when coming to my channel. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna head out the door, make my iced coffee first, put on some earrings, some heels, and then I'm walking out the door. So enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you all next time. Well, you know what? I shouldn't even say enjoy your Saturday, because I probably won't post this today. So, so enjoy your day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.